The Nintendo Switch 2 Direct happened earlier today, and while I would love to just go on about how excited I am and how everything looks great, I can't. Look, watching the Direct, I was overjoyed with everything. Besides the absence of a 3D Mario game, but that's for another video. Everything about this console looks great. I was incredibly excited about that new Mario Kart game. Like, damn, an open world Mario Kart game as a launch title? Sign me up. But Nintendo left out some pretty crucial information about the console and the game during the Direct, and I feel like it was done on purpose. The pricing. Before the Direct, many people were expecting the Nintendo Switch 2 to retail for around $400 US. This is what I thought as well, but sadly, it ended up being $450 US instead. That's not that bad in the grand scheme of things, but I can't help but realize that this is more than a digital edition PS5. Of course, the Switch 2 has many features that I think could warrant that price, and of course, inflation and the economy and all that stuff is probably raising the price as well, especially considering that the Switch 2 in Japan costs way less. But regardless, it still seems a little too expensive. Thankfully, there is a bundle that includes a digital download for Mario Kart World for an extra $50, which is great, especially considering the retail price of Mario Kart World. This game will cost not $60, not $70, but $80 US. There has never been a large AAA game like this that has hit that price. The highest we have gotten up until this point is $70. That is the standard price for every big PS5 and Xbox Series X game. And I was expecting Nintendo to go this route for Switch 2 as well, but I guess not. Even after Tears of the Kingdom was questionably priced at $70 for the Switch 1, they're raising the price even more for Switch 2 games. Also, speaking of Tears of the Kingdom, it looks like they're going to charge even more for the upgraded version for Switch 2 if you don't have a Switch Online membership. I'm sorry, but $80 is way too much money to be charging for each game. That's just insane to me. I mean, I guess I should have expected the worst, considering they're charging extra for the demo game that should just be free with the console. But interestingly enough, it seems that not every big Switch 2 game will be priced at $80. The new Donkey Kong game that just got revealed, you know, Nintendo's brand new 3D platformer releasing very close to the Switch 2's launch, is priced at $70 US instead. I still think that's a lot for a video game, but at least that price aligns more with the already established price tag of most current gen games on other consoles. I do wonder what qualifications a game has to meet to be priced at $80 as opposed to $70. I understand that Mario Kart is one of the best-selling franchises on Nintendo consoles, and I bet Nintendo thinks that they can safely charge $80 for a game as big as Mario Kart, but I actually don't really agree with that. Also, in other territories, it has been confirmed that physical versions of games will cost more than the digital versions, meaning that Mario Kart World could cost $90 US for the physical version. Wow. Okay then. Now, again, it has not been confirmed to be this way yet, but would you be surprised? It has been confirmed already that Nintendo Switch 2 game cartridges will mostly act as a license for the game you're playing, as they will all just be downloaded to your console anyway. Kind of like how PlayStation and Xbox handle that sort of thing nowadays. So the only benefit of owning the game physically anymore is just being able to look at it on your shelf. Is that really worth shelling out an extra $10 or so on an already overpriced game? Even though this is only happening for Mario Kart right now, I can imagine that this will also open the floodgates for other publishers when it comes to pricing new games. GTA 6 has been heavily rumored to be the first $100 game, and originally, I disregarded that. But now, learning that Nintendo is practicing these outrageous prices, I actually believe those rumors now. But overall, this sucks. This really sucks. I hate that we're now living in a timeline when gaming is this expensive. I was originally stoked for the Switch 2, but now that I'm learning that I have to shell out this much money just to play the new Mario Kart, I'm not nearly as excited anymore. And honestly, if this keeps up, I don't see the Switch 2 being successful, especially when it just looks like an upgraded Switch at a glance. Will parents buy this brand new Switch 2 just to get Mario Kart for their kid? Probably not. They'll likely just get a Switch 1 with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I don't see this being very good for Nintendo, and honestly, I hope it isn't. So right now, I'm probably going to end up getting the Switch 2 and Mario Kart bundle just to save some money, because otherwise I would have to spend $40 more just to get the physical version. That's insane. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the Switch 2 Direct. Again, I thought it was great, but this new info that they dropped after the Direct is very deflating. But that's all for me. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.